Welcome to the E-Xplorer World Cup, the world's first all-electric, all-terrain motorbike series. This is motorbike racing for the next generation. Competing in city centres and epic natural landscapes, the world is our playground. 8 teams of 2 riders racing head-to-head in total gender parity, showcasing the future of electric exploration. Noiseless, fuelless and fearless, this is E-Xplorer. Hello, I'm Rob Warner and alongside me is Amy Fuller, and we've got a cracking final in store for you here in France.
We have indeed. The track in Valour-Montagne will be a huge challenge for our finalists. One rider from each team will drop in from the start, with both lanes hitting obstacles at different times. There are logs, boulders, whoops and jumps on this tricky course, before a slalom at the end of the lap to round things off.
And once the first rider from each team has completed a lap, their teammates will start their run from the other lane. So plenty of strategy deciding which rider tackles which obstacles. The first team across the line will be our race winners. We've had some spectacular action so far this weekend on what is proving to be a very demanding course. A few bumps and bruises along the way, but plenty for fans to enjoy trackside. It's been a bumpy road to the final, and here's a reminder of how we got there.
This is how the teams ranked after the time attack qualifying, with Volt Fast coming out on top, narrowly ahead of PCR Racing, with Mad Wheel Racing in 3rd and Electric Motion in 4th.
The 8 teams lined up against each other in the quarter-final knockout stage, with all the top seeds progressing to the next round to set up the semi-finals.
Both semis went against the seeding to set up the final between Mad Wheel and Electric Motion, and what a showdown we have in store.
Electric Motion go into the final as favourites on previous form, having won 10 head-to-heads against Mad Wheel's 8. But Robbie Madison and Sandra Keller will have something to say about that as they prepare to go toe-to-toe with the all-French lineup of Christophe Bruand and Marine Lemoyne. This is going to be a thriller. We are ready to go with this E-Xplorer final here in France. Robbie Madison riding for Mad Wheel Racing, one of the most recognisable motorcyclists on the planet, up against Christophe Bruand, an electric motorcyclist specialist. And we're underway, and it's a great start then for Bruand as he heads into the log matrix. Comes from a trials background, shouldn't take him too much time to get through there. Madison, though, already around the back of the rocks as we go on board with Bruand.
This requires technicality and precision, and we're on board with Bruand as he approaches the big kicker. 8 metres in the air. We've got the amplitude, but has it cost him time?
And it has cost him time then. Robbie Madison about to hit that ramp on the left of picture now with the advantage. Bruand, though, attacking this container. The logs are slowing Madison down a bit. And now both these riders struggling to lay down the enormous amount of power these electric motorcycles produce. Into the slalom they come then. Robbie Madison with the advantage. Bruand, though, fighting back on the left lane. But it's Madison who's got to cross the line first and hand over to his teammate. So Keller first out of the blocks for Mad Wheel Racing as we go on board with Marine Lemoyne. And remember, the riders, the teams, have switched lanes this lap. Around the outside on this wide line, we're on bike still with Lemoyne. Difficult picking her way through there. This woman comes from Enduro, across of trials and motocross. Almost perfect for this. But it's the French woman Lemoyne on the inside. She draws level. She goes ahead as they enter this whoop section. And now Lemoyne has to tackle this huge metal ramp.
She hits the kicker. Oh, and she's come up a little short.
And it's Keller now out front. Lemoyne also battling to lay down the power out of that turn. And Keller will love this fast open finish to this lap. Into this last few turns they come then. Keller on the left, Lemoyne on the right. Lemoyne, though, fight back but getting messy. And it's Keller that takes the win for Mad Wheel Racing. What a final that was.
Mad Wheel taking it by the slimmest of margins. Let's take another look at that photo finish. There's nothing in it. Sandra Keller taking it by less than a bike length.
I made amazing. It was nice. And the track also really nice.
Stoked, dream come true. We've been looking for this our whole lives, and just to win this is like my whole career. I'm so stoked.
Here's confirmation then of the final standings after an incredible showing from all the teams this weekend, but only one could come out on top. Smiles all round for Mad Will Racing, your winners in Velour Montagna. It was a valiant effort from Electric Motion. We're looking back at Christophe Brouin's jump here, 8 metres high, his head in the clouds, but it wasn't quite enough to take the win home today.
And what a nail-biting finish. They were neck and neck coming to the slalom. Sandra Keller on the left there just clawed back over 1/10 of a second, even lunging over the finish line for the closest finish we've seen.
Well, that's all from us here. Next up, we'll be in Busan, South Korea. But for now, it's au revoir from France.